Good morning, REaCH!
Good morning, REaCH!
Hi everyone and happy Monday. Welcome to
Good morning, REaCH! For the week of October 6th, 2025.
Let's get started with our weather for the week. This week we will have lows in the low 50s and the highs in the low 80s. This week will be mostly cloudy with rain on Thursday and Friday, and the weekend will bring mostly sunny weather.
Today is National Cerebral Palsy Day, and it celebrates people who struggle with cerebral palsy, and it raises awareness for the challenges they face in society. During this day, people are educated about cerebral palsy and how important it is to embrace inclusion and equal treatment towards people and support them.
October 9th is National Curious Events Day. It encourages us to be curious and ask questions about our world that we may overlook. For example, have you ever wondered why pizza is circular, cut into triangles, and put in a square box? Well, this is because the roundness makes it easier to cook, the triangular pieces divide into equal slices, and square boxes are more cost efficient. So when you're bored, ask some questions and do some research on something that sparks your curiosity.
For any Alice in Wonderland fans, you may be excited to know that today is National Mad Hatter Day. We recognize this especially goofy character because he reminds us about the joy we can attain and give to others with a little silliness and positivity. And in the spirit of the Mad Hatter, I will give you a riddle. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
That's a good one. Now for this week's set of Wolf of the Week, we first have Evan Llewellyn. Evan is an excellent student who is always kind in class and shows great dedication. He works hard and is always ready to help others. It's a true pleasure having him in the classroom. Keep up the fantastic work, Evan.
Next we have Jaden Austin. Jaden is a very kind, pleasant, and compassionate student. He works hard in class and always tries his best. He is conscientious, determined. Jaden is a true pleasure to teach. REaCH is fortunate to have him as a student.
Congratulations to these two students for being chosen this week.
Report cards will be coming out on October 17th. And while I'm sure most of us will be satisfied, some others may feel they need a little extra help to improve their grades. And that's okay. One of the keys to being academically successful is knowing when to get help. As we all know, the Academic Success Center offers free in-person and online tutoring, but it may be scary to get tutored by someone you don't know. Fortunately for you, many of your fellow REaCH classmates are tutors at the Academic Success Center. Let's meet the faces of our REaCH tutors.
Can you guys give me your name and grade?
My name is Lauren Nicholson. I'm in 11th grade.
My name is Haley Singleton. I'm also in the 11th grade.
Antonio Huerta, 11th grade.
What subjects do you guys tutor for?
I tutor for high school math 1, 2, and 3, history 131, 132, and Spanish 111, 112.
I tutor for Spanish 111 and 112 through RCC.
I tutor for math and Spanish.
Nice. What are some ways that you would recommend students to apply for tutoring if they want to do that?
Just tell your teacher that you think you may need a tutor, and then come to the Academic Success Center and get a request to be tutored form. Have your teacher sign off on that, and then bring it back to the Academic Success Center, and they'll match you up with a tutor in whatever subject you need help with.
What would you like students to know about you as a tutor?
As a tutor, I am very passionate about helping people understand. It's something that I actually care about, and I'm very interested in Spanish. I really enjoyed my Spanish 111 and 112 class, and I found that I was able to help my peers out a lot within the classroom, and I think that transfers often to tutoring as well, and I actually do care about people's understanding. And I'm also not a native Spanish speaker, so I know some techniques for learning the language, or at least having a basic understanding of it.
We are human and we make lots of mistakes too.
I know what it was like to be in your position not too long ago, struggling with either math or Spanish or even history. And I can help you approach answers in a way that you maybe wouldn't have thought about it before. And sometimes it helps to see it from another person's eyes or their perspective. So I can provide that.
How would you recommend students who want to apply to be tutors to do that?
Well, first you need to make an A in the class, and you can ask your teacher, but your teacher needs to recommend you to the Academic Success Center to be a tutor. So you need to have that first, and then you could be one if you want to for any subject that you make an A in.
Great. Thanks so much.
Either you can get recommended by one of your professors or teachers to be a tutor if they think that you have good leadership qualities and you have a good understanding of the material, or you can think that you did really good in a subject or a class. And if you really like that class and you want to be a tutor, you can go to the Academic Success Center and you can fill out an application to become a tutor, and then have one of your teachers or professors sign off on that.
One last thing that I want to add is if you're in the science club, please consider voting me for your science club president. I care a lot about the science club. I've been a member for 2 years, and I also just care a lot about building community that centers around the nature of science. And I have a lot of projects in mind, and you will not regret voting me as your science club president. So if you haven't already, please take that into consideration. And I thank you for listening
She's
to
never
this
let me
segment.
down before, ever.
You heard it here. You heard it right here.
All right, thanks, guys.
Attention seniors, please check your email regarding the yearbook information such as senior quotes, the yearbook cover, your baby picture, and senior superlatives. The yearbook cover Google form will be due October 15th, and the rest will be due on December 15th.
In club announcements, the REaCH Book Club is selling raffle tickets for their fundraiser this month. Students can buy them for $3 each for a chance to win a basket with some awesome prizes like candy, stickers, and a mystery book. You can purchase tickets from Miss Crystal Johnson in the study hall room or from other members of the book club who are selling tickets. They really appreciate all contributions, as that is what allows them to buy books and other necessities for the club. The yearbook staff will meet Wednesday, October 8th at 2:55 in Miss Dean's room. Make sure to have a ride here to pick you up by 3:25. Prior to the meeting, yearbook staff members, please look over what specific pages you are interested in designing.
All right, just a few more announcements. Mr. Norton will be having a science club meeting on October 7th from 2:55 until 3:20. It will be in Mr. Norton's room, and the purpose of the meeting is to elect officers and collect any remaining dues for those students that are interested in science club. So if you haven't paid those already, make sure you pay them by October 7th at their next meeting. For any girls interested in running girls indoor track, workouts will start on Monday, October 20th and October 22nd from 3:45 until 5 p.m. Trials will start on October 29th, October 30th, and November 3rd. In order to participate, athletes must have an updated physical uploaded on bigteams.com, and they have to complete required paperwork on bigteam.com before they can participate. If you have any questions, you can call the number here or email reginaldmiller@richmond.k12.nc.us. And lastly, the book club will be having its meeting on October 9th from 2:45 to 3:30 in the study hall room. Make sure your ride is there by 3:30. All right, have a great day, everyone.
Now, here are this week's birthdays.
Happy birthday! Here is Willie with this week's Community Corner.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Community Corner. I'm back, your favorite host, the Willie Charles Bruno Jr. So first, some news on the new King of Pop, Bruno Mars. On October 8th, Bruno Mars will turn 4D, the big 40. Oh my gosh, he's getting old. We've all heard his songs, from Uptown Funk to APT. But did you know he started his career as an Elvis impersonator at just 4 years old? That's a tenth of his life, if I got my calculations right. Or that his real name is Peter. Anywho, now for the real part of the show, a new segment I begged for. Willie's Window, where I'll tell you news that is a bit more local, more close to home, through my eyes, my window. Get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Now, for our first rendition, we're talking about the NC State Fair that is happening between October 16th to the 25th. I know I went during my sophomore year during fall break, and it was so much fun. Deep fried Oreos, Krispy Kreme burgers, Ferris wheels, roller coasters, and even cows. The goat, like Kendrick Lamar, he was there because he's a goat, and pigs showing off their best move. There's live music, hilarious competitions, and all kind of fun stuff to see and do. Of course, there is overpriced food, like $8 butter corn on the cob. That is outrageous. Anyways, let's see if our student body is going this year. Hello, what is y'all's name and grade?
Jackson Plyler, 9th grade.
Natalie Ludlam, 12th.
Have y'all been to the NC State Fair before?
I have.
I did in my sophomore year.
Did y'all enjoy it?
I did. It was very fun.
It was really fun.
Do y'all remember any weird food combinations that y'all tried?
There was a fried Snickers bar that was surprisingly good.
No, the only thing I got was pizza.
All right. Can y'all guess how many people go to the NC State Fair every year?
A lot, definitely.
Let's say like 90K.
Got a number?
Like 7.
7.
At least 7.
Okay, so it's close to 1 million, right? Yes, close to 1 million people go to NC State Fair. It's a very fun time. Very fun time. Y'all should go. Y'all should go. It's a great opportunity. Me and Natalie went together, I'm pretty sure, on a school field trip. Maybe we should have another one here. Teachers, somebody organize that, please, please. Anyways, thank you for being on Community Corner this week. Thank you. Now, when it comes to having a good news segment, y'all know y'all can count on me. So thank y'all for watching me once more. I hope y'all liked my window, my eyes. I have very nice eyes, I've been told. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Goodbye.
Thank you, Willie.
October is ADHD Awareness Month, a time dedicated to deepening our understanding of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and recognizing its profound impact on individuals, families, and society as a whole. ADHD is one of the most common neurodevelopmental conditions. ADHD affects every aspect of a person's life, like school, work, relationships, and self-esteem.
This month, we honor the strength, resilience, and creativity of those living with ADHD. We stand with the children and education systems, the adults balancing demanding lives while managing their symptoms, and caregivers who advocate for support and understanding every single day.
That's all for this week's episode of
Good morning, REaCH! We hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Take care, Polar Bear! I got to shout out Lucas Yarbrough right quick. Absolute dog. Peter Griffin, love that guy.
And I also got a shout out Ashton Lyerly. Hi everyone and happy Monday. Welcome to
Good
morning.
You messed up. I thought we were going to do.
Okay, well.
When do we?
You're lying.
Oh.
I can help you find your way to the answer, and you. Anyway,
Y'all are gonna have to like cut this real quick. So
that
I
was
can
a
think.
freaking chopped answer. Can we redo that?
Yeah, go for it. Why did you hand it to me?
I don't know. You can become a tutor by
You can get recommended.
News on Bruno Mars, the king of pop. You know, after MJ, but you know, he's not the king of pop anymore. And the screen went dark. The screen. He's dead. He's not. He's still a king of pop. I thought calling Tupac the king of rap. He's not the king of rap.
You can't. You don't stop being the king of something just because you're dead.
Is Elizabeth the queen of England?
That doesn't count.